Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the work session meeting of the Mayor and Council. At this time, I would ask everyone to please rise for a moment of silent prayer and reflection as we think about our veterans and our military personnel. Please salute the flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Please note the fire exits behind you into the main parking lot, and to my left, your right, into the main hallway. The New Jersey Open Public Meetings Law was enacted to ensure the right of the public to advance notice of and attend any meetings of public bodies at which any business affecting their interests is discussed or acted upon. In accordance with this act, the Mayor and Council of the Borough of Milford have caused notice of this meeting to be published by having the date, time, and place thereof posted in the Borough Hall. Notices have been sent to the Record and the Ridgewood News. The mission of this governing body is to provide essential services through the establishment and implementation of public policy that will safeguard the infrastructure, provide fair, honest, courteous, and professional services, establish a sense of trust and accomplishment between all residents, and through research and prudent planning seek to minimize risk while improving our services. We are sensitive to the needs and satisfaction of our taxpayers, while realizing that this governing body cannot be all things to all people, within the revenue constraints imposed by state mandates, economic conditions, and prevailing attitudes about taxation. At this time, I would ask the clerk to please call the roll.
Councilwoman Sanyusen. Here. Councilman Zeilner.
Here.
Council President Duffy.
Here.
Councilman Grotzky.
Here.
Councilman Seymour.
Here.
Councilwoman Grant.
She will not be making it tonight.
Okay. Mayor Pacino.
Here. Okay. First thing on our agenda tonight is a couple of presentations. This is one of our, favorite things to do. And we're going to start with the 2024 Meadowlands Football League Junior Division Champions. If I can have the coaches come on up. Come on down. Is there anything anyone wants to say?
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. On behalf of New Milford Junior Football, just want to say it was an amazing season. The kids worked really hard. I mean, it was long, right? We busted our butts, but in the end, we walked away with the best trophy of them all. Right, boys? Great championship. Proud of you all. Thank you, coaches and players.
The 2 goal was in Harrison, right?
Yes.
And I sat next to your daughter and I stole the air. Okay. Michael Bandini. Jeremy Barron. Boys. A little hustle. Dominic Basillo. You guys are allowed to run in here. Xander Briones. Justin Brophy. Mason Caruso. Ben Costello. Terrence Crotty. James DeBrownie. Jordan Echeverria. Devin Fading. Zamari Felton. Mason Frias. Liam Gerber the fourth. Zach Rossi. James Holsworth. Madrick Isaac. Samir Khan. Gabrielle Kozer. Lucas Lombardi. Anthony Perricone. Alan Polanco. Nicholas Pollock. Geronimo Quintero. Kenzo Ryan. Mark Stuckey. Evan Wagner. Kellen Wright. And Joseph Yamati.
Hey, can I answer the question that's next? Absolutely.
Who are we? Who are we? Who are
Everybody out.
It's my pleasure. Do it again. Do it again. Have a good night. It's not working, right? Hello?
It says it's working. It's the light's on.
Okay.
There it is.
Okay. We're going to move on to the 2025 Bergen Travel Basketball League Champions.
No, I'm not Ryan. Ryan is the other. You're talking about it, kids, right?
Okay. Justin Camano. Omar Castillo. Luca Di Girolamo. Hunter Frey. Kevin Friends. Omar Enriquez. Safan Joycian. Jackson Levine. Spencer Latali. Colton Vasuka. Jared Matos. Amy Singer. Zach Spencer. Lucas Tennant. Jacob Utai.
Smart guys, ball in the back, short in the front. There, in the back, slide down. Seven in front.
No.
Give me number one, guys, something. Something, some energy.
Who are we? Oh, that's the energy. Thank you. Say thank you, boys. Thank you.
Great job, guys.
Thank you. Thank you.
Very good.
Hey, good news. Now you should we stay for your award? Thank you. Come on.
Thank you so much.
No, you know what really needs the whole.
Randy opened that. Too late now.
No.
We can leave that one door open.
Yeah.
Okay, the next thing on the agenda is the Earth Day proclamation. Office of the Mayor proclamation. Whereas, all species play a unique role in the complex web of life and contribute to the ecosystem services on which all life on Earth depends. and hence protecting our species is crucial to the survival of this planet and its inhabitants. Whereas wild animals populations have declined on average by more than half, and the Earth is facing an era of mass extinction. And whereas the loss of species is for the most part a result of human activity, including degradation of ecosystems, deforestation, pollution, and climate change. And whereas by 2050, between 60 and 70% of all people will live in cities, and species provide important services to city dwellers, such as generating oxygen and purifying the air, controlling other animals considered pests or that spread disease, pollinating plants and crops, providing recreation opportunities and well-being. Whereas many plants, wild animals, and pollinators live in urbanized landscapes, and cities thereby have a responsibility to examine the ecological impacts of expanding urban areas and how to protect biodiversity. And whereas it is understood that the sustainability will only be achieved by meeting the needs of the present without compromising the needs of the future generations. And whereas it is more important than ever to cooperate locally and internationally to defend the environmental progress that is heretofore gained. Whereas it is essential to expand and diversify the global environmental movement to achieve maximum progress. Whereas Earth Day is an annual reminder of the constant need for environmental activism, stewardship, commitments, and sustainability efforts. Now therefore I, Michael Petrino, Mayor of the Borough of New Milford, have the distinct honor of proclaiming April 22nd, 2025 as Earth Day throughout the Borough of New Milford, and encourage all of its residents, citizens, businesses, institutions to use Earth Day to celebrate the Earth and promote the protection of our species. I caught Ira's cough. Okay. Unfinished business. May I get a motion for the approval of the minutes from the March 26th, 2025, closed and public session meetings?
So moved. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed?
I abstain.
Okay, one abstention. There is one ordinance up for adoption tonight, and that was 2025:09. And when the clerk has the opportunity, I would ask you to please read the ordinance.
An ordinance to amend Chapter 30 of the revised general ordinances of the Borough of New Milford entitled Land Use Regulations, thereby amending subsections 30-21 and 30-28. I just want to mention that this was referred to the planning board as required, and they came back and found that, and said that it was consistent with the master plan.
Yes, the purpose of this ordinance is to amend certain sections of the land use ordinance pertaining to front yard setbacks, fence heights, and side yard and driveway widths. So specifically, because I know there was a lot of questions about this, this is the ordinance that will allow 6-foot height fence on the side yard up to the front of your house. Not in front of the house, but up to the side, up to the front of the house, but not in front of the house. May I get a motion to open to the public for a public hearing on this ordinance?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Ladies and gentlemen of the public, if anyone has any questions or comments regarding this ordinance, now is your opportunity to speak.
I'm talking about public comments at the end. I don't know if you're gonna have.
Oh, yeah, we're going to have that.
That's what it is.
Okay. May I get a motion to close to the public?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? May I get a motion to adopt this ordinance on its second reading? Motion.
Second.
May I get a roll call, please?
Yes. Councilwoman Zanuzen.
Yes.
Councilman Zollner.
Yes.
Council President Duffy.
Yes.
Councilman Grotzky.
Yes.
Councilman Seymour.
Yes.
Okay. Under new business, I will go through the scheduled events. Saturday, April 12th, is the Easter Pancake Breakfast, sponsored by the New Milford Athletic Boosters. It'll take place from 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. at the New Milford High School cafeteria. At the same time, we will have the Recreation Annual Easter Egg Hunt. That starts at 10 a.m. at Knights Field. If it is torrential downpour or lightning, it will be moved inside to the cafeteria, and they will have a mini hunt, and they will give the kids eggs. On Thursday, April 24th, is the annual Black Poster event, sponsored by the New Milford Municipal Alliance and Alumni in Recovery. It'll take place from 1 to 5 p.m. at the New Milford YMCA. On Tuesday, May 13th, is Suicide Prevention Symposium, sponsored by the New Milford Public School District and NJ45. It is from 6 to 8:30 p.m. at the New Milford High School auditorium. On Monday, May 26th, is New Milford's annual Memorial Day Parade, sponsored by the New Milford Public Events Committee. The start time of the parade is 9 a.m. sharp. It'll be from the Knights Field parking lot to the Borough Hall, and then once we get to the Borough Hall, we'll have the ceremonies with the veterans and the proclamation. On Saturday, May 31st, is the second annual Arts in the Park, sponsored by the New Milford Arts Committee. It'll be from 2 to 4 p.m. at the Knights Field Pavilion. Were there any other events that came up that I failed to mention? Okay. So we can move on to item number 2, which is the administrator's report.
Thank you, Mayor.
You're welcome.
I have a short report tonight. The local recreation improvement grant awards for 2025 were announced today. New Milford submitted an application for $100,000 to be used toward the installation of sports field lighting at Williams Field. Unfortunately, the application was not successful and won't be funded. I did put a question out to the grant people to see if there's any feedback on why the application wasn't funded. The borough will be closed on Friday, April 18th, in observance of Good Friday, and the next meeting of the Mayor and Council is a public session, and it's scheduled for 3 weeks from tonight, on Monday, April 28th at 7 p.m. And that's it for me. Thank you very much.
Any questions for the administrator? Okay. Everyone has had a chance to look at the resolutions. Are there any that need to be pulled for further discussion and or vote? Okay. So I just want to mention that we got our plaque, the Mayor's Wellness Campaign, New Jersey Healthy Town to Watch 2024, presented to the Borough of New Milford for your commitment to improving the health and wellness of your community. So we received the plaque. I would like to thank Councilwoman Sandhusen for spearheading the Mayor's Wellness Committee and the committee itself. I did the requirements. I took the picture outside in front of the banner. Councilwoman Duffy took care of that, so we are good to go. So I'm going to turn this over to
Thank you very much.
Administrator.
And May is going to be Mayor's Wellness Month, so there's lots coming up.
Lots coming up.
Yep.
Hot dog eating contest or...
Lots of different.
At this time, I would ask for a motion to open to the public.
Motion. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Ladies and gentlemen of the public, if anyone has any questions, comments regarding the good welfare of the Borough of Milford, we ask that you just come up, give us your name, and we'll take it.
And Mayor, Council, my name's Daniel May. I live at 616 McCarthy Drive. I'm going to be brief because I know you guys probably want to get out. I just want to bring up an incident that occurred the other day where I had to reach out to the mayor in regards to, it was a small matter. My daughter plays softball in the Milford. And they had, I know the BOE had a hitting cage. And I reached out to the mayor and I reached out to the superintendent. I just have to say, I don't think I hit send before I got a call from the mayor and responded back. And it's not the first time I've reached out to him, and it's not the first time he's responded quickly. And all the residents in town, I never heard a bad word about you, Mr. Mayor.
Thank you.
I can tell you.
And I just want to say I was amazed not only by how quickly you worked, and next thing I was getting a phone call from the rec director, I was getting a call from the school, and within 72 hours, it was up. I've known you for a while. You've been at every sporting event. You took my daughter when she threw the ball out for the first pitch. You're at every football game. I know you were very influential in getting the field put down here. I just never think that you get the recognition that you deserve. So what I would like to see, and I know it's a work session, so I don't know if you can make a motion on it, but a motion to maybe put down at the Knights Field a scoreboard dedicated to you for all the work that you do. I think that would be a great thing to do. I've taken a look into it. I think it's about $3,500, so it's not something that's crazy. I'd like to see if we can make maybe a motion of $5,000 with the shipping and cost to do that, and maybe on Senior Day, have it dedicated to you. I know we did one for Mr. Adelon, which was well deserved, but I think you deserve recognition for all the years that you put in.
Well, I thank you for even bringing that up and mentioning it, and, it was... You contact us, I get back right away.
Yes, you do.
And after I contacted you, I was already in contact with the superintendent. We were already like, okay, how are we going to do this, blah, 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 blah. But thank you for that. We will have to discuss that, take that under advisement, that, yeah, we can't do anything at this point. 'cause
It's a work session.
Yeah, it's a work session, just threw it at us, but, I want to thank you. Thank you so much for.
No, I
being
need to
here.
work with you, well,
But-
you know, and Mr. Shadini, I know you, I'm the chief of police in Pagoda, and you remind me of our mayor a lot over there, they're always available, and you get the phone call all the time, you know, and you always respond, and I just wanted you to get recognition for that.
Thank you.
But I do think it would be, you know, something that would be nice. I think, I wish the whole crowd was here, because I think they all would have supported what I'm requesting tonight, and I just think not only would it be nice for the kids, I think it would be nice for you, you have 2 kids in school, and I just think it would be a nice presentation to have, you know, and that feels beautiful, and that's all I want to
Thank you. We will take it under advisement. How's that?
Yeah, I know you don't like taking credit for anything.
No,
You have the best mayor.
Sure he does.
Yeah.
Oh, he may not think so, he does.
So I hope this council would consider doing that maybe at the next session.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a good night.
Have a good night.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Seeing that there's no other member of the public that wishes to come forward, I ask for a motion to close the public.
Motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
May I get a motion to approve resolutions 2025:114 and 2025:118?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Is there any other, before we go into closed session, is there anything anyone wanted to bring up? Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be going into closed session. When we return from close, we will take no action, and we will immediately adjourn our meeting officially. Just wanted to say, good luck to Florida, right, tonight? Is it tonight?
Yeah.
No, both of them, you know, whether it's Houston or Florida.
He said
Good luck. I think Florida first, yeah. So good luck to end that tonight, and may I get a motion to go to close?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, we are moving into closed session.
Here we go.